Hey guys, Playmaker here, back with another anime episode review, this time episode 10 of Skate the Infinity. So I'm not too sure what the title was. I probably said it checked the characters or just online real. I just know it said DAP, not needing words, or DAP, not needing words, Diamond and Pearl. Uh, that's not the actual title, but I don't, that's what I got, that's what I got, so we're just rolling with that one. Uh, anyways, just more. This was a more emotional episode than I thought is coming out from this anime. Like even after episode 8, I believe episode 7 or episode 8, just yeah, just anyway, so we kind of just see Terry taken to the hospital after just like getting knocked out by Adam's skateboard. Just man was just trying to hit a home run, but it was just with like Terry's head. I think he got it, but then Adam just just calls Terry boring, like just to his unconscious face. So gets upset. Like he was around when he was around like at that point, and just alongside Shadow just took Terry to the hospital. But I mean, if you saw like what I said in the previous anime, that that didn't really last too long. But anyway, next up is Snake versus Mia. Snake just beats Mia handedly. Not much else to comment about. Uh, if it sounds like I don't have much to say, it's because there wasn't that much. I think it was maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. Actually, might have been like 1 minute, possibly less. There was like barely anything. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Snake was just kind of like essentially dancing his way out of obstacles. People even said it's like Adam. Even Bia commented that. Just yep. Anyway, that's about that's kind of what happened. But anyway, we see Veki and Longa just both just being down for different reasons. Veki down because he's without Longa, or just he can't match up to Longa, and Longa just not having anyone to have fun skateboarding with, which is Veki. We see then Reki just, he trips up on his old skateboard just down, like he almost leaves it, but brings it with him. So it's like he wants to get away from it, but he's too attached to skateboarding in a way, if it makes sense. And then, Reki, just walking around, just still conflicted, runs into like, seems like an old skateboarding gang, just, and fight kind of slowly occurs because Reki likes to skateboard because skateboarding the others just like to skateboard just for the look. The three then so no, those three people up against Reki. It was kind of like just beating up on one guy who was just he was already like bummed out, like you just like come on. Then next we then see Seattle just shopping with the manager, and then it was the previous guy. It was forgot what the guy's name was. It was the guy Longa took the place of back in the second episode. It was that guy. He gets upset at Shadow because he lost the girl, and just proceeds to just like vibe check him with like a baseball bat, like, and just unfortunately that kind of just leads him to being hospitalized, which is then reported to Adam, where it's like so Adam versus Shadow was supposed to be the next match, but that ain't happening. So, it's, Adam just wants to double down and make sure, just because, it's like, he's a showman. That's, if that wasn't obvious enough already, he definitely, like, wants, like, show off at least. But trying to remember what else happened here. The manager Oka finds Becky just lying in like an alleyway, just beaten up. They kind of have like a talk about how Becky hates himself because he's not as good as the other skateboarders. Trying to remember what else happened. But yeah, Reggie gets upset because it's like, isn't that because like it's sad that like he's just told to give up. Like he wants to be a lot. He wants to skate with the others. I think I might have forgot to mention this last episode, like where it's like it's not. I don't know about jealousy, but it's like he doesn't just want to be a support person. He wants to skate alongside the others who have done like these crazy tricks and such. I mean, you have like Terry and Joe, just respected veterans of S, Mia, who's an Olympics hopeful, and then Longa just. I don't think we need to talk about Longa, but yeah. Uh, and then yeah, there was that happening. Eventually, Reki learns about Shadow getting hospitalized. Reki, however, then sees Joe and Longa, but kind of just backs out because he doesn't want to see Longa right now. However, on the way back, Reki and Mia run into each other. Things got a bit tense. Something about Reki saying he's not chosen, and then Mia getting upset because Reki left them when Reki said he was never gonna leave Mia. It's just, yeah, it was pretty hard to. It was definitely like tough for both. I assume. I assume it was also tough for some people to watch because you had like Mia who just originally considered himself, alone above others, but now it's like he has people to be with. And then he calls him a lying slime. I mean, he forgives him, but he's upset with him. Just right now, just look after the guy who is just basically vibe checked. But so Reiki on his way out of the hospital then gets run over by a car. I mean, thought he was gonna get hospitalized too, but later on, we see him. Not hospitalized. Oh, sorry, John. It was like he finds himself at a love hotel. I forgot his actual name, but I know it's like it was Snake, the guy who was disguised as Snake for at S. He wanted to compensate like Reki just so it's like the incident doesn't get out. Just essentially like give him money. We don't know how much. I'm guessing 10. No, it might not even be. It was like 1,000. I saw like $1,000 yen bill. I don't know if it was like 10,000. It looked to be quite a bit, which is like he definitely did not want to like get Adam screwed because he's essentially like the creator of S, or at least the main creator, one of the creators at least. And then we kind of just see like this good versus bad thing. Snake knows that's Reki, and then it's just kind of like this good or bad thing, which can apply to real life. I mean, it might be different from where you're from, but it's just kind of like the stereotypical things, good versus bad. Snake says, Reki should quit skateboarding because it's considered barbaric. Delinquents only skate. Skateboard manufacturers are terrible. You can't make much of a living off of it. Like, this has a bad rep. Like, there's a lot of negatives attached to it and a negative stigma to it. It's like, why bother joining in? Just listening to that, just kind of like taking, like, he does not want Reki to be involved in it, but it's also just so another Adam doesn't get, or just so another Adam doesn't come up. However, Reki then counters, it's like, he wants skateboarding. It's like if you invest enough in it, you get to have a lot of fun in it. It's just, I mean, it's like there isn't a lot of material benefits in a way, but you get a lot of fun out of it. That's what Reki says. Essentially, yeah. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else he said, but he definitely enjoyed it. I mean, and this is like, remember, he's still having like a kind of a crisis, just wondering stuff about himself. Like he's avoiding like anything involving skateboarding. Like that comes out and it's like, you know what? He says, I'm an idiot. It's just, you know what? Why am I upset? I want to like actually do like skateboarding. I just don't care about how good I am. Just something like this around those lines. So probably no longer went to Ricky's place. What's we learned is just so he could get his skateboard fixed. But and finds kind of like that Ricky has always been like a big skateboarding guy. That's kind of a small thing I wanted to cover because this part of it does come up later on. But yeah, and then Snake leaves just saying like, why are all skaters dumb? Because it's like this is how Adam came to be, I guess, in his mind. Ricky tries to get out, comes back home, learns Longa came by, and it's like he tries to find Longa, but he doesn't know what to say. Just he knows he needs to get to him. Ricky finds Longa skateboarding in a park. The two make up essentially and just do some cool skateboarding stuff and are happy together. Uh, not the kind of happy summer thinking, but just happy to see each other. Just good buddies, just good friends with skateboarding, just having fun. I mean, Longa got his like passion back. Ricky found his passion back too. Uh, However, and then as like it's kind of something eerie to close, we see Adam like finding a replacement for Shadow because he originally wanted to have Joe versus me in a consolation race, so one of them could move up, but he found a replacement, which is Reki, and it's like because he doesn't like Reki getting in the way of Longa, so seems like we're getting Reki versus Adam next episode. Just definitely gonna be interesting because we know. Reki kind of got decimated last time, but yeah, that's it for the episode 10 review. I'm not needing words. I feel like I could go on a lot more, but it's like I feel like this is just one of those times like you definitely should see it for yourself, just because there was like it was pretty up and down in terms of emotions. It was like yeah, quite rough. But anyways, we'll probably be getting back to more action. So stay tuned to that. Anyways, thanks for everyone for watching. Hope you guys are staying safe during this time, including those in my area. There may or may not be a snowstorm. It's kind of clearing up, but you never know. So, anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope to see you guys next time. Later.